Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Well, you probably wasn't expecting to see me on my face first, but guess what? It's me that you see. Welcome, everybody, to Sunday's Jagged Jet Knowledge. We appreciate everybody that tunes in all the time. Hold that thought. Be right back. Yep, yep, my bad. Get this straight. Oh, all right. You know, I'm the one that's never prepared, so this is nothing new to our fans. But on the serious note, how are y'all doing? Hmm? Has everything been going the right way for you? Do you appreciate and love the people that's around you? Are you happy with the people that's around you? Are you pushing forth your best foot? Are you putting your best foot forward? Are you doing all the things that you said you wanted to do and more if you can, but at least doing the things that you said you wanted to do? Has life started to get a little easier for you, or is it still hard? Have you been pushing through those said problems? Have you been putting others' needs and things above yours? Is the question. I hope not. I hope you've been putting you first, and everybody else will come right after that. Um, I hope everybody's okay. It's times that we in now, especially in our age, that things are going to start happening. I'm going to cheers to y'all while I'm thinking about it. Um, the times of checking on your strong friends is even at an all-time high now than it ever was, because the age, that we're in currently, we're at that age now where our youngins are getting older and now experiencing life, and our parents and grandparents are getting older and getting closer to that time, right? And as our youngest is experiencing life, they're going through grown people situations, or scenarios where um they never thought they'd be in. You know what I mean? So we're at that time where we're teaching and learning and exploring and trying to figure out our own selves while taking care of others before us and behind us. So um I want to send our peace, our patience and strength and patience to everybody out there, especially our family, our brothers and sisters, and our extended mom, the Sutton family lost pops this week. So shout out to our big bro Gary, our sisters Tasi and Tasha. We love you. We're here for you. Anything that you need, just let us know. Of course, our prayers go out to you, and the it the feeling is through everybody, right? Um, Again, big condolences to everybody that has lost somebody here recently. Like I said, we at that time now. We're gonna there's a lot of things that's gonna be happening, and Are you prepared for it? Are you ready for it? Because the times it's crazy. But y'all know me. I'm still trying to put people in here. But have you progressed this week? What have you done this week? What have you done this week? What am I doing? Oh, yeah. What have you done this week? Has it been beneficial for you, your life, pushing through this week? Um have you been okay, and have you been giving yourself a pat on the back this week? Things you need to do. Check on your strong friends. Give yourself strength and patience. Celebrate those small wins. We got to celebrate those small wins. Again, the little door hinges, they have a hook to it. Without those hook, that small piece, there's no hinge to open up that big ass door. So there you go. Jackie said she fasted this week, 3 days. Water only. Self-discipline is hard, but with it. That's what's up. That's a small win. That equal to a big win. The first day of passing is a small win. Celebrate that. You know what I mean? That's a big win, right? So that's what you're supposed to do. Now I'm gonna jump into this. I got a rant, okay? And if you follow me on Facebook, you probably seen the rant. This crab in a barrel situation. Um, I'm gonna say this, man. Why, oh why can we not pat each other on the back, whether good or bad? Like if somebody goes to an all-time high, you rock with them until they fail. And then as soon as they fail, it's like, oh, I told you. I told you they wasn't gonna be nothing. I told you that wasn't gonna happen. Like, why are we like that? Now I'm talking to my people. Why are we like that? Why is this crab in a barrel mentality still around to this day? And I'm gonna talk about this too. So Dion, Colorado got their ass whooped yesterday. We all seen it. Now, if you're not even a follower, but if you understand football just a little bit, you know that okay, this is their first year. He brought in 86 new people. He gonna be they on a high, right? And when they get the competition, then we'll see, their measurements. And we seen that yesterday, and we was like, okay, well, they're a year away, year or two away. Because the first three games was up and down, but we know Shador couldn't get killed like that, and that defense is a little suspect. That them lines are suspect. So for all you motherfuckers, especially the Negroes that are on his head talking about some, oh, he can't coach. Oh, we knew this was gonna happen. We told y'all this is a fluke. You wasn't saying shit 3 weeks ago. You was probably riding his coattails dangling the last 3 weeks. And now you have something to say. That is who I'm talking to. You clowns. Why are you crabs in a barrel? Hmm? You were supposed all we doing, we're not rooting for Colorado. Nobody roots for fucking Colorado. When all they leave, nobody's gonna think about Colorado. Just like you niggas don't think about Jackson State now. So we're rooting for Dion, somebody that we looked up to. Hello, he played football before. We looked up to this man. He was the greatest. He's the greatest corner, top five greatest players in the NFL in my book. Might be top three. Might we'll talk about that later. But it says celebrate your culture, build your foundation. There are already enough added statistics against us. Why do we add to it? Why do we add to it? Because motherfuckers want to walk in their own path. That's why. You hate people that can walk in their own path while you are walking society's path. That's your problem, hater. That's your problem, loser. That's your problem, square. That's your problem. You mad that he doing what you wish your coach would do. Or you mad that they got the confidence that you wish you had. See, I'm gonna preach a little bit today. I ain't gonna be on here for long. I'm just gonna be here for a minute. But that's why you mad. So I really need y'all to get that past you one time for the one time. For all of us. Get over yourselves. That's a problem. Now, to the subject at hand, the topic at hand today. I have another rant. I think I'm gonna save that. But I think I'm gonna say that. Yeah. Crabs in a barrel will use each other to gain access to the top, but what the crab doesn't realize is there's someone waiting to eat them once they exit. Instead of using each other to get to the top, create a plan to successfully defeat what's eating everyone, Kelsey says. You are absolutely right. Do you know how many of you crabs that can get out of that? You know let me finish. How many of you crabs can get out of that bucket, climbing each other? And just think of this: the laziest one in there, can still get out. We still can pull you out too. You're the last one. We make you a ladder to get up out that bucket. That's what she's talking about. It again. Lauren Hill said it. I said it last week. It can all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. You rather make it hard. But I can keep going about that. But I'm gonna leave it where it's at. But the topic of the day it leads. This leads into the topic. Fuck around and find out. So I've been scrolling through social media. You know me. I'm the scroller. He's the researcher. I'm scrolling through social media, and I see people just testing people. And I don't mean just like testing them to fight. I mean in relationships. I mean in how what they believe in how they raise their kids, how they treat people, how they walk around this world, what they want to be, what they want to do. Like I see a lot of people just trying to fuck around and find out. Why are you so upset? And I'm specifically talking about in relationships. Why are you so upset? Or why are you so intrigued about what's going on across the street? Across the street looks good. It looks damn good. The grass is manicured, you know what I mean? The fence is upright. They got a big ass doorway to walk through. You can actually see inside the yard. The fence is up, but you tall enough to see inside see the immaculate area. Then you walk around because you're nosy and you look in the backyard. Because again, you want to fuck around and find out. Okay. So you walk around to the backyard. You say they got a gazebo in the backyard. They got a garden in the backyard. You know what I mean? They raising chickens in the backyard to get they fresh eggs. Like, man, and again, the yard is immaculate. The grass is cut, edged up, tape. The fence looks good. Like, again, you see and go, oh, that is so great. And then you walk back to the front yard and you look across the street and you look at your yard. And your yard looks good, but it don't look as great as this one. Right? And you want it to look as great as this one. So you go back across the street to your house. All right. You walk in the door and go, well, what's wrong, baby? Why our yard can't look like the neighbor's yard? What's wrong with our yard? You don't do this and you don't do that. Okay. What you fail to realize is the neighbor that's across the street is a single man that ain't got nothing to do. So he has the time to work on the yard. You, on the other hand, you got a man that has extra responsibilities, kids and such, on top of you, right? So you go across the street to fuck around and find out. And it ain't all what it cracked up to be, what the vision seen. And so now you trying to backtrack, but you can't because you went and fucked around and found out with somebody that actually had sense and had put you first. This is a mutual partnership thing, right? So again, you went over there, fucked around and found out. So you got what you got. Why does that happen in this 2023 age? Like, why do you want to have an open relationship? Not poly. We're talking about the Will and Jada thing, right? You want to have an open relationship. And in this open relationship, you're getting your just due. She's getting her just due. He's getting his just due. It's equal exchange. Well, when one falls off, right? One steady gettings. Trying to be politically correct on this Sunday today. I might get a little wild later on, but we got time. But if they're getting theirs and the other one's not, is there a problem now? Especially if you're the one that brought it up. Is there a problem there? Hmm? The fact that you can have the conversation is one thing. But is there a problem there? Yeah, you in this fantastic relationship, right? But you want you want to soil royal oats. Okay, okay. So go soil them. In fact, I'm going to go soil mine. Balance, mutual exchange, right? What you're getting is good, and I'm getting, and my getting is good. But when one stops, but the other one keeps going, is this one supposed to stop because you opened the door? As they say, the doors of the church are open. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. I got another question while we on the fuck around and find out. Ladies, when you say you want a man, I seen this on TikTok, I think. When you say you want a man, oh no. I got a question. What are you bringing to the table? At, my question is, why are we asking that question? I just wanna know when y'all watch this, while y'all watching this, answer this. Why am I or asking the question as to why? What are you bringing to the table? There should be like more questions. I think more in-depth questions. I think I'm just saying. That's just me. I don't know what the table is because I got my own. You ain't got to bring shit to it because even when you leave, I don't need your table. I don't need shit that you brought to the table. The grass is always greener next door until you realize that the neighbor is pissing on the lawn. That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. You never know. The neighbor said the grass is always greener next door until you realize the neighbor is pissing on your lawn instead of his own, contaminating your shit. You don't even know it. But then you walk into the house, his house dirty as hell, your house clean. He don't cook. He do. Even with the garden in the backyard, the garden ain't his. The garden is his mom come over there garden because he got the better grass. See, you don't know all the gadgets and gadgets and the insides. All you know is the grass look good. The outside look good. You don't know what that inside is like. You don't know that he 50 shades of gray. And that he gonna tie you up in his room and lock you in there until you say the safe word. But you can't say the safe word because you got your mouth gagged. But you can't talk. And then your hands is tied so you can't get the gag out your mouth. Then your feet's tied to the bed. So when he come in there, he just starts whoop. See, you don't know none of this. Some of y'all into this, so I probably done got y'all a little extra, but I ain't talking to y'all right now. Y'all chill out. And y'all crazy. Okay? I just want to let y'all know that too. You're a little wild. You need to go get some help. I'm just kidding. That's your preference. Just pass my level. We told y'all, there's levels to this thing. Some of y'all levels is extreme. Extreme. I'm not that way. Mm, mm. But yes, you done went across the street and you done fucked around and find out. Mm-hmm. Because says people always say that they are ready for an open relationship until the door starts to opening for the other person. Mm-hmm. If you are not about that life, it's okay. Just don't lie to yourself. Don't, we did a show called Lands. Okay. I think it's one of our best shows. Shout out to my homegirl, our homegirl Shaquila. She was on that show. It was amazing. Look, people, stay in your lane. Okay. If you think you about this open relationship life just because you see it on fucking TV, you need to stop watching that shit. But you seen it on TV, your homegirl doing it, or your favorite actress or favorite actor, favorite rappers doing it, or you just feel like you want to go explore your other side. You want to soil your royals. You know what I mean? Just know that the other person might not want that, but you put them in a position because they love you and they'll do anything to see you happy. They'll go down that path with you. It might be some turmoil, but I love you enough, baby, that I'm going to stick with you. You want to go fuck other men, you want to go fuck other women, baby, do your thing. Just come here. I just want to love you. But no, I'm going to travel down this same path with you. Now the question is, are you ready for that? Because it comes. It comes. If you not, like Kelsey said, don't lie to yourself. Especially don't lie to your partner. Because your partner already know. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. You jump that street, you cross that path, you cross that line. And sometimes you don't want the backlash behind it. You don't want that other side because now your partner done got more than you. And it's getting more than you, and it's more consistent than yours is. Will and Jada, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying them, but I'm giving you an example. Okay, who getting more in that situation? Who's getting it more consistently in that situation? Because it ain't always about more. Well, technically it is if it's more consistent than it is. Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. But just like that path, one path is going, somebody's going to stop. Somebody's somebody's progress is going to slow down. It's not going to be at the same speed. Everybody's not going to be fucking on the regular or going to spend time with such and such girl, this dude or this woman on the regular. Somebody's going to slow down. Somebody's going to stop. And when that does happen, are you going to feel some type of way? Hmm? Because, like she said, the grass ain't always green on the other side when you ask for it. And then what happens? Let me ask you this, because I know some of y'all is in this type of deal, and I just inquiring minds want to know because I'm on a different path. And my shit is over. We talk about everything, and it's about just about me and mine. You know what I mean? So I just want to know. So I heard a story earlier today. Appreciate you for coming stopping by. Always love. I heard a story today. The situation just sometimes it stops. Somebody stops, and the initiator situation stops. But the person that got the information, their situations keep on going, and now it's a problem. Hmm? Now it's a problem. Why is it a problem? You brought this into our situation, even though I was giving you everything that you wanted. You wanted more. So now we are getting more. But your more, it's kind of done slowed down and stopped. My more is just is still doing the same thing it was. Steady, consistent. I'm enjoying it now. I mean, hello. I'm having a great time. I don't want this to stop. It's what you just put, you put that in their head. So now you have a problem with it. Same thing with my monogamous people. Same with y'all. Okay. You tell somebody you want to be single, right? You want to do your own thing. You tell this person, hey, you know what? I'm cool with what we got. You can fuck around, friends with benefits, whatever. Come to the crib. Sometimes stay, sometimes don't. Uh, that's the type of person I am. And the other person says, okay, cool. We can do that. We can rock with that. I'm cool with that. And then you fucked around and found out that they cook, that they do massages, that they work. They don't work all the time like others. They they do things with you when it's cool with them. We just vibing. You fucked around and found out. Then you fell in love. Then I'm moving in. See, that's what Jack said. Then I'm moving in. See, you fucked around and found out. Now you're moving in. See, mm. But you started off with ah, mm, I don't want that. We say I think the polygamy life has been glamorized by social media. Yes, it has. Having the mindset of allowing the person you love to sleep with other people or be involved romantically with someone else is another level of self-awareness that most of us do not possess. That is a fact. It's a lot of people that are not ready for that type of lifestyle. And like he said, it has been glamorized in this society because there people are exploring history, and they're seeing that people had multiple wives. Well, fellas, and I'm specifically talking to y'all because some of y'all would never in your lives be the second. Some of y'all, 99% of us would never be the second in a relationship. Okay. So for you to go out and ask your woman who you know only wanted you and you only, ask her to bring in somebody else and stand on it and be mad about it, you got a problem. Because you've been with the same woman for forever. And again, everybody don't have the same mindset, but you can't be mad that you married the woman that wanted to be with you for the rest of your life and you didn't want that. And vice versa, ladies. Or you can't marry a man. I mean, you know, you want to be out here in these streets. You want to be in these streets, be in the streets. Just tell him that you wanted to be in the streets, so we just got to do this thing. But like she said, people are glamorizing this poly world, right? And it's telling everybody that this is the best thing since sliced bread. You can have multiple women at the same time. You can have multiple men at the same time. You can do whatever, you know, switch it up, whatever, and everything cool. But you don't. But half of yous that be trying to get into this lifestyle don't know the history. You don't know the background. You don't understand what goes on between the lines. All you thinking about is the sex. Oh man, I get to sleep with multiple women all I want to, and this, that, and the third. That ain't got shit to do with poly, nigga. You just bouncing. Woman, you just bouncing. That's all you doing. You doing the same thing you was. You just trying to put a label on it because you seen it on TV or you seen it on social media. Stop. Cause you messing up, you fucking up the name. Again, do your history before you try to jump into a lane or a world that you never. Again, you people that loves the open relationship. Now this is again that's different from poly. You want an open relationship. You want you and your significant other to have it open, where you bring in as many as you want, and they bring in as many as they want, and we don't share. We don't partner up. Maybe every now and then, but it's not mandatory for us to partner up. Poly's a little different, nigga. Like you gonna know, but we gonna be in this thing together. And it's different levels of poly. That's a whole different conversation that I don't think y'all ready for, to be honest. And I'm not damn sure not gonna explain it today because that is way too long, and I will be on here for fucking 4 hours. And by that time, my brother be where he need to be. So no, not doing it. But you are, and when y'all in this open relationships, that's what you want. You want your partner to be open with you for the second, but when it's time to stop, you can now. This is the time that you gonna fuck around and find out. Is this what you really wanted? See, when y'all think y'all in a poly relationship, right? When you think you in one, and then some turmoil starts to happen, you start to fuck around and find out how terrible it was. See, when you want to get married and then you get married, you fucked around and found out that you really didn't want to be married because you wanted to be in the streets. You wanted to have multiple. See, right now we fuck around and then finding out that this is some of the things that we did in our past is not what we really wanted, not where we should have been. We wasted a whole lot of time. We got some great things out of it. You know what I mean? We had some great times out of those times. But is it really your life? Because now you settle back, and I'm specifically speaking to my peoples. You know, you're in the 40 and up club, or you're getting close to the 40 and up club. I see y'all. Don't judge because you're not there yet. You're gonna feel them bones even more when you cross 40. Just know that. So welcome. If you ain't here yet, welcome. You coming. We got a seat for you. Not a rocking chair yet. We're not there yet. Even though we might need to get some because that stretches us out a little bit more. But that's a whole nother subject. Okay. I'm speaking to us right now. You done fucked around in your 20s and your 30s and you found out that lifestyle that you thought you wanted is really not what you wanted. Is not what all is cracked up to be. It didn't ring the bells like you thought it would. So now you're going down a different path. What we're not going to do is bash that other path that you was on. You're just going to say, it ain't for me. Fuck that shit. it ain't for me. Right? Cool. And when somebody else comes to you and says, I'm going to do this, that, and the third, you look at them, you look them in the eyes real close, right? And you say, are you sure that's what you want to do? And if they give you that, what you mean? Go a little deeper. But if they say, yeah, man, I'm serious, then you back up and you say, well, you go out there and do your thing and give it your shot, give it the best shot. And I hope everything works out for you. And you pray that you don't know whoever they're marrying because shit could get ugly. But people change. Again, that old lifestyle might have not fit you until you met a certain person. Or your old lifestyle, you wanted to get married. Well, now you don't want to get married. Or you wasn't married before and now you want to get married. Or you wanted to you was in an open relationship, now you don't want to be in an open relationship. Well, you kind of fucked that up. You should have, like, I guess I get it, but I don't, because you gotta see the writing on the wall. You gotta see it that the other person is gonna join this club eventually. If they don't join right off the bat and just let you do your, I don't know. It's probably 0.001% men and okay, I'll give y'all 1%. 1% men and 1% of women out here that is actually gonna let you go out here and do your thing, and they ain't doing it too. It's going. Let me say that again. That's going to let you, allow you, give you the floor, give you the damn blueprint, even to allow you to go out here and do your own thing, and they not doing nothing. Shit. So, for one, if you in an open relationship, be grateful that you're in one, because again, I don't know too many people that would allow that situation, or that will be comfortable in that situation. Let me say that, not allow, because allow means you got control people. No, that ain't what I mean. Excuse me. But be comfortable with you being out there, because again, like Kim said earlier about the poly world, you have to be comfortable with knowing that if you're in this triangle or whatever you're in, that you sometimes might not be involved. This is not about you, player. This is a group effort. This is a team. It's monogamous with extra people. I didn't see. I didn't win it. Now I'm not going into it. I'm just all right. We're done. All right. So that's the show today. Hope everybody have a great, fantastic Sunday. Yeah. But yes, please, people. Um, be aware and stop trying to fuck around and find out. It ain't. I promise you, it's not worth it. If you tried it in your 20s and it didn't work, you tried it in your 30s and it didn't work, you failed two tests. Did you learn anything? We're not gonna go in the 40s and do the same thing, correct? All right. I like how this conversation just went. I'm glad we got it understand. Maybe relationships will go a little better after this conversation. Just a little bit. We're not asking for a big ass jump for you to change tomorrow. We're just asking you to just look within and start small. Sound like a counselor. I love it. Damn flap. Just start small. Just think like, what would Jesus do? I know that was. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. But yes. All right. So, I'm glad that y'all tuned in today. I appreciate it. My brother has something to do today, so that's why he wasn't on. Don't matter. You're always gonna get somebody, whether I'm here or he's here. You're always gonna be tuned in live. Jagged Gen Knowledge, unless we both can't be on. If we both got something to do, then y'all kind of just out there. But you know what? Let me throw this out there. Would y'all the 100th episode is coming up for YouTube. So y'all start throwing us some subjects, some comments, some statements, some scenarios, some stories. We love stories, okay? We love some stories. Send us some stories that we can do for our 100th episode or episodes, period. We love you too, Miss Nature, Jackie. Um, but yes, give us some stories, give us some scenarios. Um, we love them. You know, we like getting into shit like that for real. So, if you didn't know, um, ladies and gentlemen, but mostly my ladies, um, I have Elite Wellness Academy. I am a wellness coach, right? And I help people reimagine the way they want to lose weight or thinking about lose weight. Or next, not even think about it, they want to lose weight. So if you would like to join the program, hit me up. I have a free consultation coming on right now. But on top of that, um, I have a free private community on Facebook. Um, it's called Elite Wellness Community. If you would like to join, send a message in there and answer the questions, and we will get back to you instantly. Promise you that. I love what I do. I love being on here. I love my brother. We love y'all. We greatly appreciate y'all and everything that y'all bring to the table. We just love to be here and give out information. We love to get knowledge. We love to pass the knowledge on, the knowledge that we gain, the knowledge that we've received over the years, the experiences that we've been through, the experiences that others have been through. That's what we like to share. So, with that, we always want to say we appreciate y'all. Celebrate your small wins. Check on your strong friends. We bless y'all with strength and patience. We hope that you have the greatest week of your life. So that way, if this is the greatest week of your life, the next week will be even greater because we always do what? We get 1% better every day. Shout out to Heads Up Fitness, our big bro, our little big bro. We love you, appreciate you. Um, Shout out to little bro. Little bro, get healthy. We love you. Keep on the same path, young man. To everybody else around, love your people. Okay, celebrate them, love on them, talk to them. Um, Keep your circle, your circle. Keep your people, and make sure that whatever table that you at, you get up and you take that information back to the table that you just left. Because again, if you're not passing on the knowledge that you got, if you being selfish with it, it goes to the grave. And what good is that if nobody can eat off the information that you got? Okay. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Be good to yourselves. Eat good today. If you had a drink today, get some water in you. And we'll see y'all next week.